Grab your drinks and grab your seat.
Sunday spotlights, here it's a treat. Tombi's chilling, the vibes are right. Let's talk small streamers and shine some light about creators we know and love. They make the content we can't get it enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. So Sunday we show love. As we build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. About Christ's wise, we know we love, and make the content we can't get enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. So Sunday we show love as we build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Spotlight. Sunday spotlight.
Morning, good afternoon. Ladies, gents, welcome to the Tombi channel. With me, your host, Tombi, and we've got a special guest. Can you see her? Here she is. Little Yanni cat, come to say hello. Little Yanni. Yeah, she has literally been upstairs for the last couple of hours, just chilling out. And you, Yanni? Yeah. You like sitting with your dad? Yeah. Yeah, what a good girl she is. Yes, I know you want to kiss me. I know you want to kiss me. You want to kiss me constantly, don't you, mate? Right, you're going to go to sleep so I can do a stream. But good to see you, chat. Good to see you. Rick, yes, a Brazilian coconut curry. Does that mean it's hairless? Yes, there was definitely no hair in this, and it was full of breast. Chicken breast. With a, I mean, the thing is that this is it's a bloody nice chicken curry. So it's chicken curry at the base, a shed load of spices, as you can imagine, coconut cream, coconut cream cheese of all things, and I had a lot of cream to it anyway to bulk it up, and I had the cream cheese to thicken it. And it comes out so good. Mushrooms, onions, chicken, and king prawns. Don't have any rice with it. If you had rice with it, you would have a complete meal. Obviously, me and the wife are on a no-carb diet, so there's no rice, no pasta. but you could easily have it. Rick, it comes back. Yeah, of course I can, Jake. Of course I can. Comes back to the point about cheese and what I've always said. If there's a flavor that's stronger than the cheese, I can eat it. So pizza, there's always meat. There's always the sauce. It tastes stronger than the cheese. Burgers, exactly the same thing. Cream cheese has got basically no flavor anyway, and putting it in a curry, you'll be hard pressed to taste it. Bacon Sardi is a small creator. Yes, you are quite right. You're very short. How you doing, Bacon? It's good to see you. I need to jump onto my channel actually and start looking and pulling in some names. So it's been a bit of an odd day today. It has been a bit of an odd day today. Yeah, I mean the thing is, Bacon, you're actually taller than me, mate. You are taller than me. Go to channel. Go to channel. Oh, so let's have a look at a few things today. We're going to bounce through. Actually, you're going to straight away. You're up to 3 subs now, Jake. You're up to 3 subs now. Let's switch through to. Let's switch through to this screen. Let's get this one up and let me share screeno. So this is Jake's. Jake's in chat right now, guys. Let me. Why can't I see it? What's she doing? No, I don't want to remove. Bah. I just want to hide you. There we go. That's better. That's better. Jake. So Jake looks like a new streamer. Joined 13th of February, which is good. 3 subscribers, so we're gonna certainly improve that. Couple of things definitely to do, Jake. Definitely fill in your about section. What is it that you do? You're looking at doing games only. I can see that most of your stuff is gaming related. So if I was to create an about this, I would definitely bulk up this section. Now, what I can do is I can show you an easy way of doing it. Chat GPT. Let's find me old Chat GPT. So Chat GPT, as we all know, a little bit of AI. And what I can say is my name is Jake Odie. I play games on YouTube and stream them. Can you create an awesome about section for me? Jake, are you on the Tombi Discord? Bacon, not doing good. Had an ear breakdown. Ah, bless your heart, mate. Is it new house? Getting used to the new house? What's the trigger? Or what would have the trigger have been, Bacon? And what I'm also going to do is, can you add emoticons for me too, please, and limit to 1,000 characters? Because there's certain limits. There's certain limits with the about sections, so you've got to keep it under a certain number of characters and things like that. Have you got a Twitter at all, Jake? Figgy Plays. Okay, here. Let me switch accounts. Have you got a Twitter? If you've got a Twitter account, I can send you a Twitter message. Okay. Right. What I can do is, what I'll do, Jake, make life easier. I'm going to jump into my community tab. So if you go to Tombi Boo's, go to my actual channel and go to posts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in intro for @Jake Odie. There you are. And all I want you to do is copy this. So what it does is it explains, hey there, I'm Jake Cody, your go-to gaming guru. I stream my epic gaming adventures live on YouTube, where every match is a new quest filled with thrills, spills, and a ton of fun. Whether I'm tackling intense battles or exploring hidden indie games, my channel is all about sharing the joy of gaming with an awesome community. Join me on this wild ride, hit that subscribe button, and let's level up together. See you in game. I'm going to put this in my chat. Just feel free to copy it, Jake. But that should give you a really good start with your about section. And the good thing is, because I've mentioned you by name here, it should come up in your notifications, Jake. Just copy it and place it into... so I've just put it in... Oh, stop clawing me, cat! God damn it! I'm not a bloody mouse. Right, I'm gonna move you across, because at the minute you are falling off, and every time you slip, you stab me in the belly. Yeah, so just jump onto the real Tombi Boos, Jake, and yeah, honestly, just copy and paste just this section into your about section, and what I'll do is I'll put a link to it just in chat now, so you'll be able to kick that and you go straight across. So use that, add that to your about section. So when you go into your channel and you can edit your channel, just update your about section. Put that in there, mate, because that would be really, really good. Because that would certainly spring up a few more things. Now let's have a look at your playlists. So you've got the single playlist, which is fine. What I would do is have at least, say, a gaming playlist where all of your games are listed, because you can have more than one playlist when you're adding videos into YouTube. Have one that's all of your games, irrespective of what game you're playing, whether it's Minecraft, Tower Defense, Tower difficulty games, chess, solitaire, Dune, any of those games all have the same playlist. Then add an additional playlist for each of the individual games. Because what you'll find is that people who come to your channel, they'll want to go through your entire library. And if you've got one that's gaming and all of your stuff is in that gaming, all they need to do is open one playlist. If they just want to see you play Doom or Minecraft or anything else, they just have to go to that other playlist. So I always have at least two playlists. One for gaming as my total umbrella, or it could be music, could be coding, you name it. And the other one specifically for the actual game I'm playing. So that will definitely improve some of the visibility. But let's also say hello to everybody in chat. DB, hail everyone. Jesus Christ, there's a load of people in chat already. And it looks like Rumble's failed. Apologies, guys. If you tried watching over on Rumble, you're not going to see anything because it's telling me there's an error. But there's plenty of people over on YouTube at the minute. I do feel like I'm peaking on the audio. Testing comms. Yeah, definitely peaking. Am I really loud to you guys? I might have to knock my audio down because this feels loud. Right. All right, testing comms. That's a little bit better. That's certainly better for me. Hopefully that's going to come through better for you guys as well. But Yanni, good to see you, sis. DB's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Horny Alf. Good to see you. I did watch your Doom play yesterday. I absolutely love Doom. But yeah, Jake, she is a cute cat, and she's multicolored, and she does love her dad. And yes, Yanni is correct. Oh, this is my dad. Yep. Yeah, she just comes and cuddles me. Because where she lies is basically a platform that's above the air vents for the computer. It's always nice and warm. But then, because how close I sit to the computer desk, she just cuddles out to me as well, so she just rests her head on my belly. Rick, good to see you. Can you give me a shout? So yeah, that is Jake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Jake's YouTube, just here, my friend, and I'm going to put Jake's link in chat. So Jake.com. Looks like a freshly minted new creator. And I would say probably a younger creator. And there's nothing wrong with being a younger creator, by the way. We all start somewhere. Um, we all start somewhere. Sim and Shift is also sub to you as well. Amazing. That's good to see. Pete, the heretical nerd. We actually did an overlay for Pete yesterday. I'm not sure whether it's precisely what he wanted, but it's definitely closer. How's your overlay doing? When are you actually going to be live next, Pete? So we can see the overlay in the flesh. In the flesh. And Yanni's correct, Bacon. Let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Going mental, trying to find a 3-volt power supply. A 3-volt for your. I've had everything all over the place. Turns out it doesn't say 3-volt on the USB, it says 5. I was going to say USB. That's why I've got this perplexed look on myself, Bacon, because USB is 5-volt standard. It would definitely wouldn't have a 3-volt power supply to it. It would undervolt and brown out. Okay, so now you've figured out, right, okay, cool. As long as you get a 5-volt power supply for it, you can throw as much, and the other good thing about USB, you can throw as much current as you like in. I mean, some of mine, I've got 10 amp power bricks going to 5-volt sockets because I then club in a load of hard drives the other side of it. So I had to find the right power supply all the time, but it took me 90 or more minutes to find out, during which the dog drove me mental, and I almost binned the whole lot off. Oh, bless your heart, mate. Figgy, I use ChatGPT daily, whether it's for... Right, okay. So everybody knows that I create a lot of the intros. So the intro music for this, I ask ChatGPT to create the lyrics. So I'll go into ChatGPT. My prompt will be, you are an award-winning singer-songwriter and an expert in whatever genre I want to create. I then say, here is my parameters that I want to make a song, whether it's comedic or whether it's going to be death metal or anything like that, country-based. And then I'll say, can you create lyrics for me that meet up with those requirements? Perfect. It kicks out a load of lyrics. I then look at those lyrics and change certain words or change certain phrases so it better suits what I'm thinking in my head. I then import that into Suno, give Suno its parameters in terms of what kind of music it creates, and then bang. I can probably get a near perfect tune after 5 or 6 iterations. And then it's bob on perfect. So definitely make sure you use ChatGPT. And ChatGPT has actually got in the Windows Store, Windows Store. So most people will have Windows 10 or Windows 11. But if you jump into Windows Store, you can actually get ChatGPT as an application in the Windows Store and install it locally. And by doing that, you don't have to go onto the websites in order to install it. So it's just available and it comes up in your taskbar. You don't have to go into a browser to use it. You still have to have an account with either Microsoft or Google. I use it with my Google. I've used it ever since ChatGPT first became available. But I use it daily. I use it for work. I use it to check over a load of code that I might write. I might get it to rewrite scripts for me. I might get it to process and tell me how to generate a connection between 2 different systems, you name it. I can even ask it, okay, I want to create an application to talk from A to B, to C to D. What's the best way of me doing that? And it will give me a framework, and then I'll go and work on that framework. Sometimes I'll ask it to do a little bit more. Sometimes I'll ask it to do a little bit less. But it's a very useful tool. It's a regurgitation engine. It's not AI, even though everyone says it's AI. It's not. It's just a regurgitation engine. It's learned from all of the examples that humans are putting into it, and all it does is regurgitates what it's seen before, what it's learned from humans putting stuff in. It's not real artificial intelligence. It can't come up with things by itself. But let's keep on hitting up the chat. Bacon, hi chat, by the way, it's good to see you. Figgy plays. Okay, let me switch accounts, and we're gonna bounce through a few of the creators, and I wanna jump into everybody that's in chat today. So I've got less of a list today, and today was all about anybody that jumps into chat. We're gonna shout them out from top to bottom. So what we're gonna do is, seeing as we did Jake first. So Jake was there, and we're going to do Sim and Shift next. And basically, all of the creators, all of the streamers that I see in chat today, it's all about you guys, because you are constantly coming back. You're constantly keeping me entertained with your chat, your comments. The engagement's perfect. So today's session is all about you guys, because you're awesome. So Sim and Shift was the next one in line.
Mommy milkers are coming.
The mummy milkers are coming. So Sim and Shift. So this will also probably apply to you as well. So each time we go in, we'll have a look at the basics. So we'll have a look at the about section. Is there anything or not you can do to change it? So Sim and fucking Jesus Christ. Sim and Shift is actually the second eldest son, so I know him quite well. Hey, I'm Titch. He is very small. He's as small as the wife. A truck driver by day, an average gamer by night. I've always loved gaming, but I'm new to the streaming world, and I'm excited to share my game journey with you. Been between long hours on the road and chilling at home with my favorite games. I'm trying to build something fun and positive for everyone who joins me. This channel is about good vibes, laughs, and sharing the highs and lows of gaming, because let's face it, we all have our epic fails. I don't. I never fail. First time, every time. I'm just an average gamer trying to improve and make the most out of my streaming experience. Your support means the world to me, whether it's a follow, a sub, or just stopping by to hang in the chat. Every little bit helps me keep going, improve my streams, and most importantly, helps me to keep the fun going. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the journey. Let's make the community as awesome as the games. Perfect. So there's only a few things I would do differently with this. Can you add some?
Want to plunder my booty?
Plunder my booty?
Yes.
Yes. So, for Sim and Shift, I'm going to do exactly the same. We're going to jump into my comments. So there's going to be a lot of comments today. Sim and Shift. Shift. Sim and Shift. Why is that not coming up? Right, I'll do it this way. I'll copy it from there, and then we're going to go Sim and Shift. Updated about section. And what I just want to do is just add some kind of like emoticons into it. So exactly the same thing, but as you now can see, it's got a couple of trucks. It's got a couple of different logos in there and things like that. Copy and paste that in. Believe it or not, picture paints 1,000 words for people. It draws people in if they can see emoticons. And when you look at mine, am I on my coding channel? No. I'll show you my coding channel. Let me just stop my screen for a second, because there's a reason I need to keep some things hidden. Brr. Let me go on to my coding, and then I'll go to my channel, and then I'll share this screen, and you'll see what I mean. So Tombi's got lots of different channels for various different things. I always make sure that my panel at the top is fit for purpose. So Tombi does gaming, looks like a bit of Tombi does coding, looks like a bit of coding in the background. It's got my logo. And then when you look at my about section, you'll see welcome to Tombi Does Coding. So I'm opening it up, tell people exactly what they're going to find. I like and I enjoy putting a what you'll find here with some tick boxes. You're going to find PC builds, hardware setups, Windows and Linux installs, and stuff like that. The other thing always to remember your chat to do, especially in your about section And you guys, so Jake, once you've copied yours in, and Sim and Shift, you've already got it in yours, subscribe and join the tech adventure. Always tell your audience to subscribe to you. Now, there is also a real quick way of adding a subscription link to whatever chat. So if you have a look at this, then I drop it into the chat now. After the YouTube at the real Tombi Booze, I put a question mark, then a word called sub_confirmation equals 1. So if you look at that I've just put in chat, anybody that clicks that will be taken to the subscribe button directly, and it will say, do you want to subscribe? I'm almost forcing people to go directly to that link. Right. So that was Sim and Shift. So exactly the same thing again. I'm going to have a look at one of my besties. By far, one of my besties. Let me quickly hide this. Let me change channel. Because I've got to keep something secret. Alt accounts and things like that. Now, hopefully someone's paying attention to their taxes and not paying attention to me right now. Shero, Screeno, Patronum. Right, share this one. So, back on Tombi. Let's get at Yarn Witch Live. And she's at 407 subs. Now, the growth here has been absolutely fantastic. From all accounts, absolutely fantastic, because with very little time, Yarny's personality, engagement with the audience, the laughter, the shits and giggles, everything about Yarny just pulls you in. And as a result, Yarny is quickly racing to those 500 subscribers. But irrespective of those 500 subscribers, we are going to shout out Yarny, because I count her as family, and she will always be family to me. And I've got a very soft spot for Yarny. She's awesome, and an awesome creator, and she plays so many of the games that I absolutely love. So there's Yarny's link. There is Yarny's link. Right, who's next? The Heretical Nerd. See you, sir. At the Heretical Nerd, and we'll do Bacon afterwards. So Pete is also a very good friend of the channel. And let me make sure that I've got that in place as well. Question mark sub. So each of these links, when you see them come up in chat, should take you directly to the subscribe button. Kind of reduces how much you want your users to go through in order to actually subscribe. So always make sure you try and add this to your about sections or your descriptions on your videos, and I'll explain it, something that's quite useful for your descriptions. And not many of the streamers realize this. So Pete, currently at 658 subs, so needs to get closer to that 500. 241 videos, absolutely awesome. I would definitely add a few more things in your about section. What are we going to find on your channel, Pete, if we are going to explain anything? And awesome number of views. So what I can take away from this, and certainly what I look for whenever I'm looking for creators myself to follow, is how many videos, how many views. And it kind of like gives you some of the engagement factors or engagement stats. Now, one thing that I've started to do is any video that's older than 3 months is likely to not be getting any views. So this goes for advice for all of my content creators and streamer friends. Any video that's older than 3 months, if it's no longer getting any views, unlist them. YouTube will penalize you for having videos public that are not getting any views. So unlist them. You don't have to delete them. You don't have to make them private. Just unlist them. Unlisting just simply means that if you go to search for them, you can't find them unless you've got the link and someone's shared it with you. Now, the good thing is, if you've put it in a gaming or a playlist that is still public, your community can actually get to the videos that way, but certainly unlist them. So if you have a look at my channel currently, so this is Pete's. Before we go off, let's just give Pete a little bit of airtime. So 659 subscribers, perfect. If you have a look at mine, at the real Tombi Booze. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert, but I'm playing with the algorithms at the minute. You'll see that there's only 47 videos listed. And that is because I've gone through the process of hiding or unlisting all of my content. Absolutely everything that I can do, I've unlisted lots. Anything older than 3 months, because it's not getting views anymore, so it's just sat there doing nothing. It's not being productive, so hide it. Bacon Sarnie. Let's give Bacon some love. Bacon Shiny. Now, obviously, us Brits need to stick together. Bacon's very much like me, guys. Likes his games. Has got his issues. He's in pain quite a bit, like I am. And we've all got issues. We've all got pain. But Bacon generally is a very genuine guy. Every time I go into his streams, I'm always made welcome. He's got a decent comedic tone with most of the stuff that he does, and I absolutely love his content. So, Ancient Arthritic, sometimes Mardy Gamer. So for the Americans, obviously Mardy is just someone who's just a little bit uppity at times, but don't hold that against him. Both of his knees replacing, so obviously he suffers from some issues, which is fine. But this, I started with a ZX Spectrum, a Manic Miner. Now, if the wife was in chat right now, she would absolutely fucking love this, because that's what she was playing as a kid. She was still there. So yeah, I'm here as many years later, still being a big kid. Video games have helped me in my long life battle with mental health issues, and I'm glad that people have found ways of coping with mental issues. Gaming for me is one of them. Coding is another one. Music is another one for me. But certainly gaming, video games have done a great deal for me. My dogs have also done a great deal for me in terms of mental issues. COVID, I was not coping with COVID. I didn't cope with COVID. And I actually got the Bernese Mountain Dog, so Poppy, our elder Bernese Mountain Dog. I actually got that. We actually pretty much got her because I needed a way of getting out of the house. But who knows? Maybe we can help some of you out there through some dark times as gaming. And my mates have done that for me. I started streaming as my mates and I have a laugh. We talk up a crap constantly. People seem to find it funny. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. And also this one is quite important, especially from my perspective as well. Not everybody expects or appreciates someone with a potty mouth. So I always make sure that is labeled in all of my streams, that I swear constantly. It's nothing that I can stop. It's ingrained in my soul. I will be swearing till the day I'm no longer on this planet. When I leave this mortal coil, my final statement is going to probably be to the poor doctor that's probably trying to keep me alive, fuck your face. Because that's one of my favorite sayings. This also is something to consider as well. Always make sure that you've got a schedule available and you're telling your audience when they can find you. I don't see it often, and it's actually really, really helpful to do so. And apart from that, there's nothing really too much about this. I might add a few emoticons into it. I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs, Bacon, because you're much like me, mate. To this. I'm certainly not going to teach people to suck eggs because you're similar to me, mate. So I'm not going to insult your intelligence. So yeah, that is Bacon Sunny. So I'm going to drop Bacon Sunny's link into chat. Please drop across over to Bacon. Now, Bacon is heading toward his first 500 subs. So even if we can get him another 10 subs, there's plenty of you in chat right now. If we can get him another 10 subs, that would be an amazing day. And certainly would cheer up any one of us content creators seeing 10 subs just suddenly materialize. Right, okay, Figgy, you are next. And so I am massively behind. Just to be aware, guys, I'm massively behind chat. There are 225 messages. I am only 27 minutes into I'm 27 minutes behind chat right now. But today's session is all about you guys. So I'm gonna get Figgy plays. I love Figgy. I love Figgy. Figgy's content is very, very wholesome, and just like the rest of us, loves to play her games, loves to get involved with her community. And yeah, it's just wholesome content. And let's have a look straight away. What can I see? I can see emoticons. So from stay-at-home mum to gaming chaos, after 19 years, congratulations, 19 years. I'm stepping into a new adventure, and what better way than gaming with an awesome community? I've been gaming for years, and while definitely not a pro, I'm all about laughs, fun, good vibes. Expect silly moments, a few choice words, oops, and a whole bunch of chaos. Love to chat, me too. My opinions are my own, which is also a good thing to say. And we may not always agree, but that's okay. We shouldn't always agree. Now, for the most part, I like to think of an 80-20 rule 80%, 20%. 80% of the things we discuss, we're going to agree on. 20%, we're not going to agree on. Now, what you do with that 20% grows you as an individual or grows your relationships. You can either understand that someone else's perspective is correct and adjust your own, or you can agree to disagree, or the other person's 20% is incorrect and they agree with what you say. It would be a very boring place if we all agreed on everything, to be honest. So Figgy's link is just here, guys. I'm just going to take a slurp of tea. Just take a slurp of tea. I'm not going to say you want it, mate, but in case you do, I'm going to put this into my chat. Right. And post that. Okay, but Figgy also plays over on Twitch. And she's very, very close to her Twitch numbers. In fact, I think she might actually be there. So what we'll also do is for Figgy, I'm going to drop Figgy's Twitch link. Figgy's Twitch. There we go. Right, okay, Chuck. How you doing, Chuck Jose? Apologies, guys. Obviously, I'm behind on the chat. So I am going to bounce through. Oh, crikey, crikey, crikey. What's going on with my screen? Right, okay, let me go all the way up. Comics Dad. Oh, crap. Do you know what? I need to... Right, channel activity. Right, go to channel. I'm going to have to open up quite a lot of this because what's happening is there's too much freaking chatting. Go to channel. So that's Tiny Panda Face. That's Comics Dad. Pete, we've done. Phoenix. Go to channel. So we got Phoenix is there. Shite. I wanted to grab. Fuck. I wanted to grab Chuck Jose's. We'll open Bush's channel. Done. And I'm going to bounce through all of these guys. So don't worry. I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to you as much as I can do. And yeah, Tiny Panda Face. I do this every weekend. I do this every weekend as much as I can do. James, do you stream? Let's have a look. Go to channel. This is James. He's got 10 subs. That's good enough for me. Definitely with Clifton. So let's open Clifton's up. Let's open DB's up. Mate, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Yeah, Tiny Panda Face. Good to see you, sweetheart. I do this every weekend, and I've been doing it for a while now. And I enjoy sharing people's content with each other. Tommy Jake's channel has comments turned off on videos. We need to be able to comment to make the subs. Yes. Now that could be there could be a good reason for that. So Rick's just made a point there that in order to comment, on some of your videos, Jake, you need to make them right. Ignore everything I'm saying in a minute. I'm going to ask a question. Jake, how old are you? Because I have a feeling you're under the age of 18. If you're under the age of 18, you will still be creating videos that are fit for children. If they are fit for children, there can't be any comments. So that's probably why, Rick. Now, with the younger generation, if you watch 30 seconds of Jake's videos, hit the subscribe button, that will be enough that will be enough in the algorithm to solidify that subscription for Jake. Now, I expect it's because Jake's a younger streamer, based off the videos that are being created. And so we just got to bear that in mind with some of the younger guys. Let me find. Is Chuck? Are you still in chat? If you're still in chat, Chuck, can you do me a favor? Can you drop a comment in chat for me, just so I can bring you up? Because I don't think I can do it from here. I can't do it from here, which kind of like sucks massive balls. Right, okay, the next person on... Yes, perfect. Thank you, Chuck. Right, go to channel. You're next on my list, my dude. So, we are going to list Chuck. I love Chuck. I think he's great. So, let me sort out this link for Chuck. 150 subscribers currently. We need to get that more. We need more. Right, let me get the question mark and the subs on this one. So this is Chuck's channel link, guys, with the sub button active. Again, good, wholesome about section. Now, it could do with a few spaces and a few things. So what I'm going to do, and your channel is freaking older than I am, almost. Welcome to my channel. I'm Chuck Jose, a guy who's watched YouTube videos since 2006. I'm a normie turned pop culture fan, consumer, long-time animation fan, a lover of classic old movies and TV shows, video games, anime, manga, collectibles, figures, literature, comics. You have so many opportunities here to suck people in, and it's great. I love it. I love the energy. Libertarian, fan of everything classic. Taxation is theft. I hate taxes. But pretty much everybody that's in our chat hates taxes, but taxation is theft. News is all propaganda. We are the news now. I make sure my channel is safe haven for people who want to escape from all of the things that are going on in the world. God, family, Bible, love, pro-freedom of speech, worshipper of God. If you're butthurt, SJW or commie, get the frag away from me. Against censorship, do not comply. Indeed, do not comply. Need some do not comply. Now, I'm going to do the same thing for you, Chuck. Can you also do this, please? And structure of graphs. So I'm going to do the same thing for you, Chuck. I'm going to throw into my comments section an updated about, because what you could do with here is definitely breaking it up to a few more paragraphs, few emoticons to suck people in. Joined April 2016. 12,000 views, 112 videos, 150 subscribers. When was the last time you did... So you're not doing anything live unless you hide your lives after you've done it, which is fine. It's completely fine. And the last video was 1 month ago. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to add this. And limit to 1,000 characters and add and shorten each of the paragraphs to the most important. So we're going to do these things live, guys. We are going to do these things live. But it's good to see you, by the way. I'm hoping to make more videos. So Chuck is definitely going to be making more videos, which is great. That's what we like to see. So let me go back onto my channel, and I'm going to add a new post for Chuck. updated about, and it's entirely up to you guys. This is no skin off my nose. If you want to use it, use them. If you don't, feel free not to. Feel free to also use them as kind of like inspiration to improve your existing ones, guys. I'm just doing it there because there's certain things that you can certainly be doing to just improve just the snap and pull people in a bit more. So that's Chuck. Let me go down. Clifton, you are next. So let's bring Clifton's up. Now, I had the pleasure of having Clifton on this channel a couple of weeks ago. So next week, I'm going to be, so from Tuesday, I'm going to be doing the rounds and seeing if anybody wants to come and join me. Because what I would love to do is the streamers and creators join me on this, just one per week. Just join me on this, ask you some questions, take you through some of your stuff. One of the, definitely off the bat, one of the things that I would do is change this. That is too much. It's too long. So you can replace that entire thing just by putting Clifton 3D and then the question mark at the end. So you can replace that whole thing, Clifton, with just this. And if you put it in just as that, it will come straight up on screen, straight to the subscription, popping out on, and this can all just disappear straight away. Because that's a lot of gobbledygook. This is your channel ID, guys. So anybody that's obviously streaming on YouTube, when you go into the back end of Studio, you'll see that this is your channel ID. Now, for the most part, it's not really that important because you've actually got a user ID. And the good thing is about using your user ID and your @, you get rid of the channel, you get rid of all of this stuff. Now, unless you are problematic white guy John, who has like the longest channel name in history, definitely cut it down. Beer drinker, co-host for Brandon the Anime Guy, regular of Anime 101, history enthusiast, all my links. The only thing I would probably add to this is just add a little bit more. Yep, I can see what kind of stuff that you are into, but what is your channel about? The only thing I would think of is add a little bit of gumph there to kind of explain that you look at some of the anime, that you do reviews, because I know you do reviews of movies, you do reviews of trailers and all that good stuff. So make sure you just bulk it up a little bit more, and I think that would be absolutely rock solid. The other thing as well, get your links in there, guys. If you've got other channels, if you've got Twitter, if you've got Linktree or a very similar application to Linktree, make sure you put it in there. Get it in. Tell people all about yourself. 167,000 views. You've got more views than me, my dude. 549 subscribers. Let's get him some more. Definitely deserves it more. Have I put your link into chat? Fuck, can't remember. Yes, I must have done. Okay, next, James. So I saw James Brighter in the chat as well. And I'm just going to skip through just to make sure that I'm covering all bases. So, James. Here's James's channel. Very few subscribers. I would say you're probably not throwing too much up there, but why not have a subscription? There you go. James Brighter. So James's link is coming into chat now, guys. And whilst James might not be creating much content that often, you never know when someone will just get the itch to put up a video. And looking at some of this, we've got some stuff from the skate park, which is perfect. I love activities. More about this channel. Obviously, if you go down the lines of doing some content creation, definitely update that. So let's jump across to Boosh. Boosh McFadden. I love Boosh. I love his voice. He's got a very deep, manly voice. He hasn't got a kind of like a lady voice. He's got a man's voice. But Boosh is another one of these guys that you'll find absolutely bloody everywhere. You'll find him on streams. You'll find him on panels. You'll find him on his own streams. You'll find him in the chat. He is everywhere and he is nowhere. But definitely make sure that you've got an about, because at the minute, I know enough about you to understand who you are and what you do. But tell everybody else. You're doing your live streams with that freaking game. I can't remember what it's called now. Kingdom Come. No, you're doing Witcher at the minute. That's right. So he's currently working through Witcher. So definitely check out Boosh's channel. I love Boosh. He's fucking great. Next one. Let's go across to Phoenix. So Phoenix Birdman.
Booty juices on my
Fuck
dick!
yeah.
I can't do it! I can't! Booty juices on my dick! Booty juices on my dick! Booty juices on my dick!
I'm also assuming that everybody could hear these blurbs and it's not just coming through for me, because it would look really weird if I just said cootie juices on my dishes and no one else appreciated the wonder that is the blurb. So Phoenix Birdman plays Pokemon games. Looks like a lot of Pokemon at the minute, which is fine. And you're also streaming over on Twitch, so let's drop Twitch link for Phoenix as well. Here is the bird, and he has the words. Right, let's zoom in. Here is the bird, and he has the words: aspiring and perspiring storyteller, and also a total nerd as far as I can remember. A strong fan, full stops. Don't forget, guys, make sure that you've got your punctuation in place. A strong fan of freedom of expression, just be adults with it. Well, not too much. Yeah, you still want to be a child at the end of the day. We've all got that child inside us, and men are a little bit more guilty of this than anybody else. A purveyor and a reveler of cringe. Well, most of the time, playing games and chilling out, maybe some neat discussions. Currently, I stream on Twitch and post edited and more digestible content here because I'm a long boy. P.S. No camera, let my voice be my face, and also the bird. Camera's not for everybody, and it's not a stipulation to stream that people have their cameras on. You don't need to. Have YouTube, Twitch, all of that good stuff is a safe haven for people that don't need to have their cameras on. Our lovely Yanni doesn't have her camera on. Doesn't matter. Growing considerably. So can you restructure this about and add emoticons? So I'm going to do the same thing for you, Phoenix. A couple of things I did pick up. PS, no comment. Perfect. PPS, no politics. We've had enough of that. Give your audience some rules about your chat. Definitely. And I apologize. I can't keep up with the fucking chat. I'm like fucking 41 minutes behind. I'm going to try and increase it as much as I can. Edge is just fine, just not too much. And I am going to drop this into my commentary. I'm going to tag you in it, Phoenix. As always, feel free to use it. Feel free not to use it. And all it's done is just like this. It's taken what you've got, adds in a few, well, you got the bold eagle straight away. And as the words, just looks a little bit better, pops a little bit better, and sorts out some of the grammar. Right, that's Phoenix. Comics Dad. Comics Dad is great. Now, I came across Comics Dad fairly recently, really, since basically Christmas onwards. And so far, I've been really enjoying Comics Dad's content, especially from doing the literal reading of comics. Because I grew up with 20,000 AD. I didn't really have much else outside of 20,000 AD to really look at, not where I grew up. So I grew up all over the country and abroad. So I didn't have access to everything. But 20,000 AD, I did have access to. Now, Comics Dad is obviously doing reading. He also plays games. So very good, wholesome content. And the good thing is he's a dad as well. So I take my hat off to all us dads out there. I'll certainly take our hat off to all us dads. So let's do Comics Dad next. Comics Dad. Now, Comics Dad has got quite a few awesome things cooking. So definitely subscribe to Comics Dad. Definitely give him some love. And pay attention to his channel, because there's going to be some stuff coming. There's definitely going to be stuff coming. And a lovely tiny panda face. Do you know what? From a crochet perspective, she's amazing. She's just like Yanni, very, very handsy with stuff. And I want to find this. I was like, I love it. I love it. Right. Okay. So
let's crochet a Kirby. Just hey guys.
So first things first, you should be able to hear this, and the energy that Tiny Panda has is fucking inspiring. I can't remember if I actually posted a link now. Shit. So I'm gonna grab it. So just watch this for a second, and this is what you would expect when you jump into Tiny Panda's chat.
Hey guys, let's crochet a Kirby. Just kidding, I already did.
Hello, Tiny Kirby.
Just kidding again. That was my practice one. This is the real one. Guys, look what I did.
And a couple of things to note straight away. There's post-processing going on here, so the explosion and things like that. Oh, it's just fucking amazing. The energy level is off the planet. And one of the things that you really want in a streamer, and especially someone who's creating things, is that positive energy all the time. And Tiny Panda's got it in fucking spades. Absolute freaking spades. So let's get Tiny Panda's Tiny Panda face. Absolutely amazing. And anybody who can create little Kirby's, if I could get a commission for a little Kirby, I would say, Tiny Panda, how do I order me a... You want to put your stuff on fourth wall, because stuff that you can create, whether it, you might actually have it. We'll have a look in a second. But on fourth wall, for example, you can add stuff that you make yourself. And I would buy the shit out of crocheted stuff like that. Tiny Panda face. So this is Tiny Panda Face's link. Let's get this done. And then we can jump onto the next one. So let's go. Let's keep on going. Figgy, Bacon, we shouted out. Figgy Plays, yep. It's good to see you all talking in chat. Right, okay. Sim and Shift we've done. DB. Brother from another mother. So let me do DB next. Deal breaker. Right, DB. Finally monetized. After YouTube fucked him around for the best part of 5 months, rejected him 3 times, and didn't even change anything. After the 3rd rejection, didn't even do anything. Didn't stream anything, just left it. Reapplied, accepted straight away. YouTube, you've got to do better. Your algorithms and your humans suck. You've got to let creators like DB loose on your systems, otherwise you're going to lose them to other platforms. They're going to go to Rumble. They're going to go to Twitch. You're going to lose that presence. And bearing in mind that YouTube is currently in the process of upgrading a lot of stuff, and it's bringing a lot of new stuff to YouTube, especially to live streaming. You do not want to be losing people to YouTube. So, probably the most average gamer alive. I stream a variety of content, including playthroughs and guides. I use shorts, videos, live streams to interact with my community. So feel free to stop by anytime. You see me post something. For business inquiries, please reach out. So always good to have a link there. You don't necessarily have to have it in your about, because if you have a look further down in your channel details, you've got the actual view email address, and I can almost guarantee it's exactly the same one. Merchandise is there. Perfect. Get your merchandise in place, guys. It's another way of getting your stuff out there. Prime example. Sorry, Yanni. She just shit herself. Yeah. Fourth wall. Do mouse mats. And I am gobsmacked at the quality of their... This is one of Tombi's... This is one of Tombi's desk mats. And their quality is fucking amazing. But get your... Ugh, go away. I'm getting attacked by my chair now. Get your merchandise out there, guys. Because it's another way of gaining a little bit of money now and again. You might not make absolute fortunes for your merchandise, but just imagine someone takes a picture and one of your desk mats is actually there in place. And I know a lot of my friends have got the cups that I've created. I know Rick's got cups. I know Dazzy's got cups. The wife's bought cups. Are you trying to escape, Yanni? I think I've baked her. So, DB. Here's DB's link. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to open up the door and let the cat escape. Let's press that as well. So I do a bit of tracking. Go ahead. Hi. See you, bitch. Right. This is also the good thing with having a decent camera which tracks me all the way around the room. Right. Okay. That's DB. Yanni, we've done. Tiny Panda Face, we've done. Rick, Phoenix, we've done. Good to see you guys. I'm catching up ever so slowly. I'm 44 minutes behind chat. Holy crap! I feel like I haven't stayed on top of it. But we've been interactive all the way through. Tiny Panda Face, a happy Sunday. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Dadman Walking. There is another face. So let's abuse both Dadman Walking and Mrs. Dadman. So here we go. Dadman Walking, 690 subs, almost at that 700. I reckon there's enough people. Guys, I seriously think there's enough people. There's 31 people currently in chat right now. Do me a solid. Pop across to these guys. Give them a like, share, subscribe. Now, in order for your subscription to definitely stick, pop across to their channel, watch 30 seconds. Got to be 30 seconds minimum. Then subscribe, then like, post a comment, hit the bell icon. That's how your subscription won't be removed after 24 hours. No word of a lie, I have bounced from 1178 to 1183, back to 1179, and now I'm back up to 1181 in the space of 8 hours. Because YouTube doesn't count a subscription unless they've interacted with the content. So it could be a thumbs up on a few shorts. It can be a comment on a video. Jump into chat. Do something. Don't just lurk. Don't just subscribe, because 9 times out of 10, it won't get counted. So Dadman Walking, wholesome chap, and I love his content. And I have, as well as many others, been on his channel and had a good old chin wag. And we have to have another one, brother. We have to have another one. Because I like, as you can see, I've done nothing but speak. How long have we been going for now? How long has the stream been going? 1 hour and 10 minutes. And I haven't stopped. I love talking. And the wife hates it because I can just keep on talking. And she's like, I'm trying to get a word in. And I'm like, no, I just carry on talking, because the more I talk and the less the wife talks, the less I can be in trouble. Sucra Brew! We're going to get to your channel in a minute as well. But Dadman Walking's channel, good to see you, brother. And seeing as we've got a Dadman in chat, let's do a Mrs. Dadman. Mrs. Dadman. And trust me when I say... so Mrs. Dadman's heading towards her first 500. So if you were to focus on either Dadman or Mrs. Dadman, I would say both, but definitely Mrs. Dadman. Let's see if we can get her closer to that 500. Mrs. Dadman. Just as wholesome, lovely content. I regularly spend my afternoons when I'm working, because I work at home during the day.
I'm a professional. I can say the word erected without laughing. Once.
Amelia Tyler's voice is like pure silk. And honestly, I love Amelia Tyler's voice. But yeah, Mrs. Dadman's quite often streaming when I'm wrapping up for work for the day, so it's just nice to relax and watch Mrs. Dadman's content. Heading for a first 500, so it's good to see. Phoenix, I also use ChatGPT as a secretary in my writing, and a thesaurus, and yes, Suno is neat. Made a me music video for a video I made. Phoenix, if anybody is about this coming Wednesday, 2000 GMT, which is 1500 Eastern Standard Time, pop into the Hump Day Chinwag, because something's coming. Oh.
You are late and you're very gay. You dishonor your family.
Dishonor your family. Cheers, Gary. I've got a cup of tea, though. I've got an excuse. And yeah, Phoenix, you are correct. It's not AI, it's just a neat search engine. And that's exactly what it is. So I'm just skipping through. Lunch is over, and so am I. Back. Me, shout me. Done you. I've done you, my dude. I'm now able to... I'd rather you shout at me. Ooh, Hold on.
Destroy me if you wish. Nothing will change. For me, for you, for this world.
Warhammer 40k. I can do this for you, DB. Lovely. Bill Barkley, hey Tombi, didn't know there's a Tremors video game. Have you seen it or played it? I was not even aware that it existed. I'm gonna have to find it now. I'm gonna have to find it. But Phoenix, yep, good to see you, brother. Good to see it. I also have a Twitch account. Yep, we should have covered off most of those. Let's skip through, coming up as much as I can do. Tombi does codeine. Doesn't that go against terms of service?
There's an imposter amongst us, and he touched my ass.
Thank you very much indeed for the blurps, guys. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Yeah, I mean, certainly doing naughty drugs on stream is probably terms of service, but this is prescription, so it's completely legal, mate. YouTube can't stop you. Especially with it for Yanni as Poggers. What? I'm doing what? Warhammer 40k space. Are you doing that with Alleged? Is that going to be your next stream with Alleged? Fuck, I'm there. I'm watching that shit.
You might have let me in on your plan while you throttle me.
Oh, poor watcher. Did your life pass before your eyes? Cup of tea, almost got shagged, cup of tea.
Cup of tea, almost got shagged, cup of tea. Right, is there any more content creators that I've missed in chat? I'm 37 minutes behind. Tiny Panda Face says, Tombi, this is amazing. Do you do this often? Yes, I do. And I love it. I love shouting out other people because I was really, really fortunate. So, Tiny Panda, I was really, really lucky when I started streaming to be in a group of people that already had established channels. And as a result, I had the absolute fortunate luck to stream with Nina Infinity. So I played Baldur's Gate 3. We did a complete campaign over the course of like 6 months with Nina Infinity, and it helped my channel grow. And I found lots of new people. That's how I found Yanni, or should I say, that's how Yanni found me, or vice versa. We found so many people in common across all of these really good creators. So yeah, I look at that from a karma perspective. I'm a great believer in karma, and one of the things that I like to do is make sure I'm paying that karma forward. And the more I've done that, the more karma has come back to me as well. And I should really hit this button and do shout outs. So I do this every Sunday, same time pretty much. Just make sure I go through and shout out as many people as I can do via different platforms. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, Twitch.
Yes, get on
with it! And I will shout absolutely.
I'm enjoying this scene.
Get on with it!
Get on with it! So yeah, it's Monty Python. So thank you very much indeed. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing this a lot. I will continue to do this. I need to finish off. I actually built a complete website for smaller streamers to help you network, find other content creators like yourselves, so you don't have to physically go looking or traipsing through YouTube. I've done some of that donkey work. Now I've got to finish it off, and most of the stumbling blocks are down to YouTube, and YouTube being a bit arse with their API, but I'm getting around that. But Maria's in chat as well. I'll get. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna skip through as quickly as I can do. Right. How many more people? I'm just looking for new people joining into chat. Subs, lots of subs going on in chat. Perfect. Thank you. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Support the people we are throwing up on screen. Falsey. The 80-20 rule applies to a lot of things, not just opinions. Think about all of the bad things you hear on the news. Yeah, correct. Falsey, have you got an account? Have you got a channel? Falsey. I'm going to open up Maria's channel, seeing as I've seen you there. And I've seen Hyperbolic Ninja as well. Let me open up both. Go to channel. Okay, let's have a look at Maria. Unlocking Law. Now, I owe Maria a stream. Sadly, because the kids came down, I couldn't do a stream with Maria a couple of weeks ago. So I need to replace that. I'm gonna send you a message, Maria, and see when you're free in what's next month? It's March. Yeah. I'm gonna see if you're about next month in March for two things. One, do an art stream, and two, to see if you actually want to come on the Sunday Spotlight and just come and keep me company. So Maria is a lovely, lovely content creator, very much into her art. So let's have a look at the about. Welcome to Unlocking Lore Live in the Geeky Crochets channel. Art live streams, storytelling, live streams, and behind the scenes of great works of art. Or to hear from the Wells of Wisdom. Like, subscribe for new content. Follow me on the various different places. Unlocking Lore, Geeky Crochet. So what I'm going to say to Maria, in Studio, go to your About section, add these as a link, because they'll show up a lot better than how they're presented here. Definitely add them as link. You can add your Amazon wish lists into there as well, and they'll become clickable. So definitely do that. That's the first thing. I would also probably flesh out this a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is, can you also do this and flesh out more? I'm going to add a comment into my posts. Oh, crap. Can you do this one now? Oh, come on, ChatGPT. Stop being a muppet. So I would probably add a few more things, because your content is fucking absolutely amazing and you go through so much. You've been doing this for a while and you're going through everything from art. You do a lot of the craft work as well, which is probably more where I'm going for. List down your mediums. List down what you like to work with. I know you do the art stuff. I know you're doing, let's go into the most recent stuff. You also talk to other people on your panels as well, but you don't actually mention that specifically in your about. So it's just small little things like that. And obviously, Ginger Ninja, he is very, he's very, very ginger. Bless him. I love Ginger Ninja as well. But this is basically what I. Holy shit! Look at that freaking picture. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Holy shit. I'm fucking gobsmacked. Right, okay, so definitely make sure you're subscribed and following Maria here. Because holy crikey. Holy crikey. Absolutely amazing. So did I drop Maria's in? Oh, fuck it, I'm going to do it again. Because Maria's awesome, she needs shouting out twice. So I definitely need to invite her onto the Sunday Spotlight, and I definitely need to do a stream with her. So there's Maria's link again. And I saw Hyperbolic Ninja jump in. And I see your subs have recovered. Because that was the other thing that I noticed, is your subs dropped and now they're recovering. So let me grab Hyperbolic Ninja, who's actually, I only came across fairly recently. And he's a sound bloke. So Hyperbol.
Only a ginger can call another ginger.
Only a ginger.
Only a ginger can call another ginger.
I fucking love Tim Minchin. If you don't know what that is about, have a look at Tim Minchin on YouTube on the song Prejudice, and you will fucking laugh your cock off. Especially if you haven't got a cock. So, Hyperbolic Ninja, you are going to be doing. I'm going to make you busy right now. So let's have a look at your about section. Father nerd, structural iron worker. I aim to break down media that I love and play games. Please subscribe. Right. So first things first, make this longer. And the reason why I'm going to pick on you, look at how many videos you've got. You have got content for days. And I'm guaranteed that you could probably flesh out your about section for all of the different areas of content that you've created. Add your emoticons into it. Links are fine, so no problem with your links. Definitely add your Twitter, and if you're on any of the other platforms.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge. Know what I mean? Say no more. Know what I mean?
Blah 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 blah. Yes. Oh, someone subscribed. I can't see who it was, but I'll get to you in a second. So Hyperbolic Ninja. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do to help you with your growth, I'm going to give everybody 2 secrets right now. Unlist anything older than 3 months, especially if it's not getting any views. Just unlist it. Don't delete it. Don't make it private. Just unlist it. The algorithm will thank you. The other thing, and not many people do this, add subtitles for another language. So this is Tombi's hint of the day. This is Tombi's Sunday Spotlight hint of the day. And let me take you through an example of this. Let me take you through an example. So I'm going to share my tab. And what I'm going to do, in fact, I'm just going to share this one for a second because I just want to go into Studio just so that no one sees something. And I'm going to go to one of my videos. And let's go to 2 T's in the pod. There we go. So I'm going to share this with you. Right. This is something that everybody should be doing, especially for podcasts. Not so much on games. You can do it, but you'll find that it's going to take you a while to do it. So most of the videos that we do are all going to be English because we're in America or we're in Canada or we're in the UK. And as a result, you are going to be speaking English. But what about every other person that's in
You sick little monkey!
Yes, Grizzle. Think of the Spanish, think of the Russians, think of the Chinese or the Japanese, the Hungarians, the Norwegians, the French, the Italians, all those people that are not native English speakers and they might not even speak English. There is an opportunity here for you to get your content to them. When you're in Studio, you see where it's got subtitles? Clicky clicky. Then you've got, and then we'll just zoom out a bit. Then you've got English automatic captions. These are captured and created automatically. Hit the pen icon. Right, hit the like and say hello to us and all this good stuff. Right, okay, so here's where you can see your transcript. It's not published at the minute. The second I hit publish, that English language translation is now there as subtitles. Look at this big fat button. I'm going to add Afrikaans because I've got, actually, believe it or not, quite a big group of Afrikaan friends. And once I go back into it, auto-translate. Hit this motherfucker. And now we can see the translations coming through. Different languages. Publish. That is now available on that video in Afrikaans. Do that with all of the major languages. I do it definitely with Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Spanish, Italian, Norwegian, Dutch, Danish, Portuguese, Brazilian, which is pretty much Spanish anyway. All of those major languages, make sure you throw it in there, make it available. You'll be surprised how many more hits your videos get. If you do that on your long form videos rather than your live streams, you will thank me later for it. You'll thank me later for it. Right, okay. So back to Hyperbolic Ninja. Yeah, nothing wrong with your links. Add a few more in. Everything else is perfectly fine. Definitely unlist some of your older content and just make the algorithm work for you instead. But 233 subs should be at 500. Let's push it. Right, what's the time? We'll do another 10 minutes. How many more people can we get through? Doing it live. What we doing? Yes, comments. We're doing stuff. Tiny Panda Face, Tombi, you are a magical uniform. This is a unicorn fucking uniform. What a bellend. This is a wonderful thing that you do. I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this a lot, Tiny Panda. It's certainly my jam. John, the problematic white guy. How you doing, brother? Now, John also streams, but you'll probably find John mostly on other people's channels, which is where he's definitely found his calling. Now the question is, why can't I see your channel? Why can't I see your channel? I'm just looking. John, if you're still in chat, can you just post a message in chat for me? There you are. Let me just go in through the back door. Yeah, that's weird. Go to channel. Oh, you know why? Have you changed your channel name? Have you got rid of the white guy? Because I'm sure it used to have the white guy in it, which is probably... oh, yeah, I also didn't post Hyperbolic Ninjas. Apology, Ninja. John, who is a problem. Joke. And this is problematic white guys. I've got a lot of time for John, but he's probably not got a lot of time for me at the minute because I keep on letting him down. I need to arrange a session with, with John as soon as... because I need to help him with some stuff. But John, it's a pleasure to see you, my friend. It's a pleasure to see you. Right, okay. We're still going. I hope live stream on the other channel. Gotcha. Tell me about it. Fuck taxes. Yes, definitely. Fuck tax. I can't speak anymore. Right, okay. Do we have any more streamers, content creators? Skipping through. I'm 33 minutes behind chat. I'm slowly catching up. Bill Barkley, Bacon, Titch, Figgies. We've got you, DB, Comics Dad, Rick. Rick is actually going to be joining me on streams very, very soon, which is going to be great. Uncle Martin! Can't ignore you, my dude. Uncle Martin sucks at gaming, even though he doesn't technically. And Teresa's in chat as well. We'll get Teresa next. So Uncle Martin sucks at gaming. I love Uncle Martin to bits. He's been part of the community for quite some time. Started off in some of the other channels with Mr. Porkchop and a few others. The gaming channel of your mountain biking uncle. I play mostly RPGs and action-based games, but of course, we can't go without a bit of team play. As the channel suggests, I'm bad, so don't expect any pro advice. The good thing is you've got your weekly schedule there. You've got your links, especially your Twitch links. Perfect. And I'm going to do the same with yours. And you enhance this one next. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing for you, mate. And I'm going to pop this into chat for Maria. Where is my channel gone? I've just realised I'm not showing the right screen. Right, Uncle Martin, there's your screen. I was like, what am I bloody doing? I'm going to my community and doing a post. Doing a post at and post that one. And then Uncle Martin's, yours is just coming in as well. At Uncle Martin. Uncle Martin sucks at the gumming. And you'll see exactly what it's doing. I mean, if I share this tab really, really quickly, the only thing that I would do is you've got 2 lots of weekly schedule. I would actually probably split it out there and do this. Right.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, bless. I'll catch up with that in a second. I'll catch up with it in a second. Someone just threw some coinage at me and said, shut up and take my money. Bless you. Thank you very much indeed. So I'd probably do this. I'd probably take that out. So emoticons, welcome. In fact, I've posted it twice. That'd be why. There we go. Definitely put that on there and post. There we go. Perfect. Nerd Takes, thank you very much indeed, my friend. With the 199, you're a legend, dude. Let's gotta thumbs that up. Gotta thumbs that stuff up. And I see epic gameplay fun in chat as well. So let's go to your channel, and I want to do Teresa's as well. So let me grab Teresa's. Miss Martin Muses. How you doing, Teresa? It's good to see you, sweetheart. And who's just behind me on subs? She needs to overtake me. I do try and catch up with as many of my streamer pals as I can do. So you'll find that I bounce around, usually for an hour at least, into most people's chats. But Teresa's awesome. Teresa is absolutely
When you stick
fantastic.
meat in your mouth, you want it to taste good.
Titch gifting 5 memberships. I'm just going to resize that.
Shut up and take my money.
Botrix, this one. So I'm just going to resize it because 1920 by 1080. We're doing it live, guys. We're doing it live.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, thank you, Titch. By the way, it's never expected that anybody does any form of super chats or anything like that, guys. So it is incredibly generous of anybody that does do it. Thank you very much indeed. Just for complete transparency of actually what I do with this stuff is I usually take it and push it into other people's channels. So anything that comes into the Tombi channel, I generally don't take anything for myself. I generally use that to help other people with their channels. So anything that comes in here is always paid it forward, guys.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Nina's joined. Almost done. Almost done. Right. Epic gameplay fun. So, Teresa's channel. Let's do Teresa first. I can't remember if I linked her channel now. Crap. You confused me with shut up and take my money. Teresa, who I actually came across during my time playing with Nina Infinity and playing Baldur's Gate 3. So definitely pop across, and you can see content is there, up to date live. So an hour ago, Jesus Christ Superstar. Honestly, Teresa, this fucking flabbergasts me. Let's have a look at your about. Musings on hobbies and things like that. Add some more links in. Probably flesh it out a bit more. Add a few emoticons in there. Now, I was going to mention something before we go to Epic Gameplay Fun. Let me just see if we're almost done. I don't think we've got many people left I need to shout out today. If I forget or I miss someone, please, please, please drop it into the comment after the show, and I'll make sure that I give you a shout out. Sucrabrew. I didn't do yours, so we'll do Sucrabrew after we've done Epic Gameplay Fun. And then what I'll do is I'll just show you something on my descriptions that I think everybody, especially if you're on YouTube, you need to start doing to pull people into your channel more. So Epic Gameplay Fun. Definitely live. Let's have a look at your about. I like the banner. I really, really love the banner. Now the question is, did you make it yourself? If you did, excellent. Make as many things as you can do yourself, guys. If you don't know how to do it, look up guides. Learn how to do it. You will be suffering from the algorithm. So anything older than 3 months that's no longer getting views, unlist them. Because you've got a lot of videos there. It can easily swamp. If a new subscriber came across your stuff, you can easily lose someone in the noise of how many videos you've got. So I generally say nothing more than 3 months, unlist everything else. Ahead of me on subs, so perfect. Keep on doing what you're doing. Why no commentary, art form? Yep, that's fine. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. You've got your links, perfect. Can't really recommend anything different there, apart from just unlisting some of your old stuff. Bob on. I like it. So let's just link that there. But Maria, good to see you, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Epic Gameplay Funsies. It's good to see you, Maria. It always is, mate. Sound like a bloody zombie at the end of Buffy. Arg, arg. Sucrabrew. Let's do Sucrabrew last, and then I'm going to scan through, make sure we've caught up with everybody, and then I'm going to do job on. And Epic Gameplay Fun made the banner himself. Good. I have learned the power of Adobe Express. For all of my thumbnails, for all of my stuff now, I'm using Adobe Express. I'm not using anything else. And since then, I've pulled down my thumbnails from a 10-minute job down to 2 minutes, and they look shitloads better. So Sukrabu is a good friend of the is a good friend of the channel. So I came across Sergio probably at least a year ago now, and through the likes of EO, so Escaping Ordinary, Da Vinci Gaming, I've come across quite a few absolutely fantastic creators. Sukrabu is no different. So some say it's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. I say it's all about the company. Hey guys, Sergio here, but you can call me Wild Horse. Streaming is my thing and gaming is my other thing. Thanks for being here. The only thing I would say is, yeah, add a schedule in there. Make it aware when you're roughly going to stream. Yeah, gaming. Pretty much all of your content is gaming, so that's no problem. And you enhance this. And the only thing I would probably do is add some emoticons into this to draw people in. But you've got your Discord. Presumably that's a permanent link, so it doesn't go offline. It's not a problem to add your PayPal in, so definitely do that as well. Shitloads of views, absolutely fantastic. Videos wise, 1,268. I would definitely start hiding some of these or start unlisting them because the algorithm won't be too kind with you. But apart from that, yeah, you got your playlists, which is perfect. You got your memberships, you've got your stores. So once you become monetized, you can add your stores in. Fourth Wall is completely free in the grand scheme of things. So depending on which one, you've got Teespring. So yeah, definitely make sure you add your content, you add your merchandising, guys. And so at Sukrabu about, and in my chat on my community page, I'm just adding a few things. So there you go. That's all I would recommend. So absolutely amazing. So we are going to skip through. That profile picture is so cute. Psychotic Mongoose, good to see ya. Phoenix. Do you know what, guys? I think this has been one of the busiest and one of the best streams we've had for the Sunday Spotlight. So thank you very much indeed for joining me today. We are going to be wrapping it up shortly. But before I wrap it up, oh, Nerd Takes. Can't let Nerd Takes escape without having a look at Nerd Takes' stuff. So let's do Jay. Jay's a good channel friend, and I'm looking forward to meeting him in person when I go across to America in May. And Jay is a content creator. He's on his way to the 1,000, recently become monetized. Well, monetized November, I think, last year, or thereabouts. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Variety of content. So welcome to the Nerd Takes channel. I give my take on all things nerd, from movies, TV, games, and more. If you enjoy the content, please share, subscribe. Stick some links in there, guys. You could probably flesh it out a little bit more. Can you add more to this and flesh out? You could probably add a little bit more in. So I'm going to drop some suggestions into my community posts. But Nerd Takes, I love the redesign. So the redesign of your logos and stuff like that. Possibly extend the black all the way across and extend the grey all the way across. So just take that, make it bigger. And I'm also going to drop an enhanced... where's my fucking channel gone? I'm going to drop an enhanced about section into my chat. Feel free to use it. Feel free to abuse it. Change it. However you want to do with it, mate. Takes. So, I did spot something else I just need to cover off. Welcome to the Nerd Takes channel. Yeah. Let's have a look. Join me as we embark. All right. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of duplication here. There we go. That'll do. Right. Okay. How many more? How many more? Right. We are 21 minutes behind. I can skip through most people now. I think I've covered everybody. Bacon, I'd love to see what it makes of my rapid-fire Yorkshire accent. Ooh. Wolverine Snicket. What time is it? 18:05. We'll do 5 minutes more. Wolverine Snicket. So this is Wolverine Snicket. Wolvie. So I had the pleasure of playing Helldivers with Wolverine, and we need to play some other games at some point, mate, and have a catch up. So Wolverine Snicket plays a lot of Helldivers. Currently, what are you playing at the minute? Marvel Rivals. Oh, shit. If that's the case, come and join us on a Tuesday evening if you're about, Wolvie. Conan Exiles, which is always good. Plenty of people in the group likes to play Conan Exiles. Then you've got your Dark Tides. Plays a lot with the OG, Oldest Gamer. So just check out Wolverine's channel as well. Do the same thing, 849 videos, anything older than 3 months, start unlisting them, which is actually really easy because you can unlist en masse. And in order to do that, if I go to my channel, I'll just show you how quickly and easy it is to do. You don't have to do them individually, because that'll take you absolutely forever to do it. So if I go into Studio on mine, let's share this tab instead. We'll go to Content, go to your Live. So when you've got the filter up here, go to Visibility, select the ones that are public, apply. And then what you want to do is you go down in your dates until you find the page that you want to start hiding from. And then at that point, you can select all, go to Edit, go to Visibility, and then you can set all of those to unlisted all in one go, rather than having to do it one by one. So another little bit of learning, guys. So let's catch up. We're 12 behind. So Titch, thank you very much indeed for the gifted memberships. That's much appreciated. And the good news is you gifted yourself. So no wasted effort. Good job, good job. So Titch, Nico, Classy Vigilante, and Highlander, as well as Nina Infinity. All new members. And Bacon, yes, emoticons are the work of Satan, but guess what? Bullshit baffles brains. Bullshit baffles brains. Because picture paints 1,000 words, and for simpletons like myself, I can see gaming logos and all that stuff and be dragged in because I'm like a squirrel. Titch gifted Titch a membership. Yes, he did. And Fozzie, good. Galadorn caught Nina for a few hell dives yesterday.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, Smoother DJ joined 13 months. Insanity with a member message. Thank you very much indeed, Smoother DJ. We've got James, the Norman Conquest. Have I got enough time? Yeah, let's do one more. Do one more. That's not the right James. What's going on here? Right, there we are. Let's go to channel. We'll finish off with James, and then we're going to call it. We're going to finish off with James, and then we're going to call it. Because I've got to get ready for a stream later on. Going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 with Smoother DJ, providing he's awake. Smoother DJ. Oh, shit. Smoo, if you wanted to do Doom earlier, Mirden's not about this week. I've just remembered. Mirden's not here, so we could just jump onto other games and just have a chinwag whilst we're on Discord. But don't fret about Final Fantasy 14 because Daddy Catfish is not here. So James's channel. Let me do James next. James is going to be our last one, and then we're going to start wrapping up. Epic banner. So yeah, epic gameplay. I made the banner myself and the logos. Thanks for spotlighting my channel today. You're most welcome. You are most welcome. This is what it's here for. This is what it's here for. You guys, I'd rather drink sulfuric acid. And the thing is that a lot of this isn't for everybody, Bacon, but you take it or leave it. And this is the good thing. And it's like opinions. Everyone's got one. And Figgy Plays, the shout outs today have been so awesome. Thank you. No, you're all good. And then Wolvie heading out, going to jump on Grumpy's channel. So Grumpy Old Gamer, who Wolverine hangs out with quite a lot. Make sure you check out. Fuck it, let's do Grumpy as well. I'm going to escape at some point. Grumpy Old Gamer. I don't think that's the right channel. Scheiße. Excel. Just bear with me. Seeing as I'm on a mission now to link Grumpy's, I need to find it. Friends, small streamers. I haven't got Grumpy's listed. What? Huh. Grumpy Old Gamer. Fuck monkey, I can't fucking find it. Maybe I can do it via Wolverine Snickets. So let's go via Wolverine Snicket, because he quite often will link to Grumpy's channel. Now, he hasn't. Okay. Maybe it's in the minds of Moria. No, he hasn't. Oh, Lord Grump. There we go. Yes, I've got him. He's changed his doodad. He's now Lord Grump. So Grumpy Old Gamer, just like me. He's grumpy and he's old, but he's awesome. So this is Grumpy's. Oh, fuck me. Levistro's in chat as well. I'll do Levistro. Fuck, I'm never going to escape this stream. It's going to be the perpetual it's always going stream. And let's do Levistro really quickly. Shit. I've opened up the fucking developer console. Levistro. Let's do you as well. And definitely we're going to escape. We're going to have to escape. Levistro. And yes, let's do Levistro. I think I've shouted out more people today than I have in a long time. But Levistro, good to see you, buddy. And yeah, Norman, of course you've got a wrench. You're a streamer. Almost every single streamer or creator that I know has got a wrench in the channel. And that's how I like to do it. And there we go. Gonna head out for a bit. Thank you for what you're doing, Tombi. No, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Yes, Smoo. So obviously, Doodars has been, yes, that'll do it. So let's do, that's the wrong Levistro. Fuck, that's the wrong Levistro. So let me find the right Levistro. You can sub to that guy. I don't know who he is. Let me find the right Levistro. Because he's got numbers. He's got numbers in his channel. 84, that was it. Fuck. Right, let's do Levistros, and then we'll do Ultra Sigma dudes. And that'll be the last one. Ultra Sigma dude. DB, have you got his link? Have you got his link, DB? Oh, found it. I found it, because it was 101. So, Lee, who I play regularly with, fuck, I didn't put the subscribe after, who I play regularly with DB, currently stuck on 25 subs. I'm sure we can get him a few more. Let's get him up to 30 before we call it a day. Right, thank you incredibly for, you haven't got a wrench, you fucking should have. 2 seconds, Bacon. I can fucking sort that in no time. You should have a wrench, my dude. And let's go into here. Silence the Patronum. You've... cough. You have now. You have now. Right. Okay. I'm going to be calling it there. Call it a day there. Let's do the old outros. So I'm going to be playing some games later on this afternoon. Don't know what yet. So it's definitely not going to be Final Fantasy XIV because Mirden is currently away for this weekend. So until next time, guys, thank you very much indeed. Pop across to all of those great content creators. Slap the shit out of the like button. Do the share. Do the subscribe. Watch a bit of their content. Definitely leave a comment or two. And I will see you this time next week.
Shut up and take my money.
Fuck. Well, I've just heard something. Yay! Folsey is now subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. Tombi, that will be the last one. Also, Tombi, okay, one more. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to escape. We're going to escape. This is going to be done. Have some poggers. See you next time.
So let's wrap up of the spotlight. Sunday with you, it's a treat. Tombi's highlighted all the creators. We have shared and shown some light about creators we know and love. They make the content we can't get enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. Every Sunday we show love. We build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, sunlight, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight. Reach out to Tombi to get involved. Thank you all, we'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight. Reach out to Tombi to get involved. Thank you all, and we'll see you later.